Jim Ross could be jumping ship from AEW to WWE. Wrestling Hall of Famer and legendary announcer Jim Ross may be preparing for one final move in his storied career. According to Dr. Chris Featherstone, Ross is seriously considering a return to WWE after his current AEW contract expires at the end of this month. Backstage speculation suggests Ross would like to close out his career with the company, where he became the most recognizable voice in wrestling. Ross has been with AEW since 2019, but his schedule has been reduced in recent years due to health issues, including a battle with cancer. Despite limited appearance, Ross remains one of the most respected figures on commentary. He is still scheduled to work this Sunday, which, spoiler alert, I should have edited those notes.
He did.
He did work the pay per view. He
Twice.
announced that. What's up?
He was actually on it twice, I believe.
Yep. So it was good to see JR out there. And he made the trip across the pond. And this could mark his final broadcast with AEW if no extension is reached. Ross is best remembered for his tenure in the WWE during the Attitude Era, where his passionate commentary helped define iconic moments with names like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and The Undertaker. A return to WWE for his final run would bring his career full circle. Yeah, I'd like to see good old JR and the WWE family. TJ and I talked about this the other day. You know, the countless voiceovers, different things that he could be doing, documentaries, interviews, things of that nature. What do you think of all this?
I feel like he isn't exactly motivated to work to his best potential in AEW because of the style of wrestling isn't something that he necessarily would be inclined to enjoy. Not that I'm not saying that it's bad or anything. I'm just saying that it's not his cup of tea. So I feel like him around his buddies too would make him happier. Everybody there is like a mark for JR, so I feel like it would work pretty well for him. I would like to see him do some good work before, maybe one day he does pass in the future, or maybe he gets to retire. I know after his wife passed, he kind of likes to stay busy and all that. So let's get him over there and let's get him around his friends and just like build JR up for a little bit and celebrate the end of whatever he decides to do because he deserves it. He's the man. He's the greatest announcer of all time. He's the voice of my childhood, along with the King, Jerry Lawler, the best two guys in the booth ever. That's an opinion, not a fact, but a lot of people agree with it. When you go back and you watch these old events, like watch WrestleMania 17, JR is going to blow your socks off compared to how the guys do it these days. He's amazing. You go back and watch any Raw that he was a part of from 1997 to 2003. It's longer than that, and he is so good at what he does. He makes you care about people. He uses the right verbiage to describe what's going on. So maybe if the people in the ring aren't showing necessarily he's the final piece of the puzzle. You gotta have good announcers. They bring the whole thing together, and AEW's missing that. Daniel Bryan did a great job this weekend. He
did.
He's got to tighten himself up a little bit, but he did an awesome job. And some of the stuff that he was doing was work that JR does, highlighting personal stuff about the guys, their accolades outside of wrestling, why you should care about something, not just, oh my God, he hit him with a tope to a Asita. Did you see that, Dave? Oh, I got a mask on my head. I'm wearing. Did you know I wrestled for 8 months?
That guy sucks.
Yeah, he's terrible. But did you know he wrestled for 8 months with a mask on? But
never cared. I assumed that he wrestled, and that was where the mask gimmick came from. Because what kind of dork just decides, oh, I'm going to be the masked announcer?
Sorry, I didn't mean to go on the tirade against the goofball guy. But overall, Jim's the man, and I'd like to see him do that just so he could be a part of some of these, like. So we had the what was it? WWE Unreal. Could you imagine JR being the one to narrate that? I mean, come on.
Yeah, right.
It writes itself, He would be the man for something like that, and I don't want to keep rambling on about it, but this would be good for JR, and I think overall, this would it'd be a positive for wrestling as a whole because he's not being used enough for them to justify keeping him in AEW.